tickets. We spoke about the Warren's preschool and primary school fair, which is coming off this Saturday. That's tomorrow from 1 to 6 o'clock on the school grounds at Map Hill. Now, I have some tickets, and I need 2 people to give me a call here. In fact, about 3 people. You have a chance to win each 2 tickets. All I need you to tell me is the name of the names of 2 Disney characters that will be featured at the Warren's yes, the Bibbidi Boppity Boo.
Sorry, that one.
Theme fair, the Warren's Primary and Preschools Fair 2011. You must include the name of the character that was on set with us on Morning Barbados, and any other Disney character that you heard mentioned will be making an appearance at the Bibbidi Boppity Boo themed fair. Okay? Right. So call us at 228-5562 or 63. Our producer will be waiting to take your name. 3 persons who will each receive 2 tickets. Also, on another note of what's going on at home, the rector, church council and congregation of St. Lucy's Parish Church invite everyone to attend their supper on Saturday in the evening. So that's after the fair, 7:30 in the evening at the Alexandra School, St. Peter. The tickets for adults and children are available from the rector and members of the church. The door prizes will be there. Lots of prizes to be won. There will be entertainment for you. Entertainment last year was certainly fantastic, and this year would be even better. It's happening this Saturday at St. Lucy's Parish Church Supper at the Alexandra School. That's all you need to know. So, all the best to you who will get lucky with us. Katrina, now we have some special guests from up your end.
From up my end, of course. Just before we get to them, however, because I want to make sure that we give them the full time that we have for them. And just another announcement as to what's going on this weekend. The St. Thomas Development Council will be having a town hall meeting on the impact of crime on residents in that parish. If you're interested in what's happening with that, you can attend. It's Sunday, the 5th of June at 4 at the Lester Vaughan School. That's the St. Thomas Development School. The impact of crime on the residents of St. Thomas. That's a town hall meeting on Sunday for you to attend. So, given that I'm a fellow Philippine, I thought I would be the one to introduce Esther Sargent and Mrs. Sandra Hall Williams. It's the St. Philip North Constituency Council. There's a series of programs that you're both here to tell us about. So a hearty and a special St. Philip good morning to both of you. Thank you for joining us. You are on the educational committee, so perhaps we can start with the work of that committee. What's happening with that committee?
Okay, the Education Committee, we made up of 5 persons, and over the years we would have noticed a lot of negativity attributed to our youth. So we decided to plan some programs starting at the primary school level. The first of these programs is a Speak Off among the schools in St. Philip North. That's Bailey's Primary, Hildeskeen, St. Mark's, St. Catherine's, and St. Philip's Primary. The finals for that activity will be on Friday next week, 10th of June, at the Holy Trinity Church Hall. The children will be speaking on national heroes. They would have chosen 2 heroes to research, and they will speak for 3 minutes. Before that, however, they were given a series of training sessions to prepare, where we had facilitators come in to give them some practice, things like posture, eye contact, speaking in public, pronunciation, grammatical structure, and such like. The other projects we have planned, we also have nature walks, where they will go to places of interest within the constituency, and that will culminate with a schools pageant and a talent show in November. We also plan some youth classes for persons between the ages of 16 and 25 in the summer. Okay? So it's not only the primary school, we're looking at an all-round development. We also want to educate the parents in terms of helping them to educate their children, to help their children with their homework and whatever. One of our programs is entitled LAND, L-A-N-D, and that is our literacy and numeracy development program. That is, really and truly, it's language and mathematics.
Yes.
But we wanted to say,
you got to get those right.
Right, we have to get the basics. And as a teacher myself, I'm a little concerned, especially with the reading. So that's why we came up with that project. We also plan to have a mobile library within the constituency.
Okay.
You're trying to get people back into the whole habit of reading. And therefore, by extension, being able to effectively communicate.
Yes.
How has that been received, though, by your St. Philip North constituents, this effort?
So
Don't speak
far,
of the schools, speak of the rest.
well, so far it has been well received, because we've been receiving comments from persons outside of the council and who are telling us that it's a very good program.
But are they joining? Are they being a part of it?
Yes.
That's what you mean, the support.
Yes, we have the support of the residents.
Okay, Ms. Sargent, you are sitting quietly, but we know you have much to share as well. So you've been working hard as well in your role with the committee as the secretary. So tell us more.
Well, apart from the Speak Off competition that is coming up on the 7th as well as the 10th, we have on Sunday, the 5th of June, a program called St. Philip North Forum on Housing Solutions. And we know persons have a lot of problems with housing. And we thought that within the constituency of St. Philip North, that we would facilitate this program, this public forum, along with the Ministry of Housing and Lands. And the Minister of Housing, the Honorable Michael Lashley, who is also our parliamentary representative, he will be the featured speaker at this event. He would also bring with him technical staff from the ministry who would help persons to understand the rights of the tenants under the Tenantry Freehold Purchase Act, as well as the Inter-American Development Bank housing project. And we're asking persons to come out on Sunday. It's going to be at the St. Catherine's Club, and this is in Bayfield, St. Philip. It's going to be at 4 p.m. And we want persons to come out so they can have their questions answered, because we know there are a lot of questions that people need answered on housing solutions.
And what you're doing really is bringing the solutions to the constituency rather than people having to go search for it themselves. So there's really no excuse. If you have the questions, you need to come out.
You need to come out and have your questions answered.
Wonderful.
Now, talk to me, though, about the effectiveness, though, of the Constituency Council, because when we heard them established, we thought they were going to be fixing roads and doing those kinds of things. Any problem I have, I should be able to come to you without having to go to my parliamentary representative or central government and get them fixed. Is that what's happening?
Yes, that is what is happening. You come to the council, and the council does not do the actual work, but we facilitate the process. We encourage you to go to the necessary agencies for that assistance. So if you have a road, we will direct you then to whether it's rural development or MTW, to the necessary persons.
So you're a conduit towards for information.
Yes.
Are you also in a position to maybe even to help cut back the amount of traffic that you may see heading to those agencies? Are you moving towards the direction that you have people coming in, maybe they can fill a form and have the process begin there, and then they only go when they absolutely need to?
Yes, well, we take the information. There are forms that we have. You have requests for assistance form. You will fill those out, and we will direct them to the various agencies that would deal with these problems. However, we are supposed to minimize the time frame within government and the constituency. So we take the information and we try to deal with it as speedily as possible.
Mrs. Hall-Williams, there's, as you said, a workshop over the summer for 16 to 25-year-olds.
Yes, ma'am.
That's going to be a hard sell. 16 to 25-year-olds spend a lot of time with the beach. Did you not when you when you were younger? How are you going to make sure that they understand how important it is for them to attend?
Well, actually, persons have been calling already, because we would have mentioned it at our launch for the Speak Off competition. And we're giving classes. We're having some classes. We're having facilitators come in. It's over 4 Saturdays. And they're teaching, they're having things taught like cake and pastry making, dressmaking, nail technology, and cookery.
This is to empower those in your constituency to help themselves, to earn their own way, basically. And you're finding great reception from this, as you said.
Yes.
This is the Education Committee. What other committees exist in the St. Philip North Constituency Council?
Well, there's the Projects Committee, and they have other programs in place like beautification project at Ragged Point Lighthouse. They also have steel pan classes to come up in the summer as well. We also have the IT Committee, and they're in the process of producing a newsletter which will be launched around November or so as well. and there's the humanitarian committee who goes out and they would look after minor housing rehabilitation projects within the constituency.
Is there any human resource that you still need, like anyone from the community that you would like maybe working with the council that has a special skill that could be of assistance?
Yes, well, we're asking persons as we go out into the community, we're asking persons whether you have a skill, whether it be painting, whether it be carpentry, whatever skill, we're asking persons to come on board because we need all hands on deck to help us in the fight within the constituency.
You call it a fight. Do you really think that the amount of work that you need done constitutes a bit of a battle? Are there that many forces at work there?
Well, there's a lot of work to be done, and we need all persons to get on board to help us get this work carried out and carried out expeditiously.
What's been the response to getting on board to help you do this work and do it expeditiously? Are people really coming forward, or are you just seeing the regular people who would step forward anyhow?
No, we go out in the community, we have walkthroughs, and we invite persons to come in.
And are they responding?
Yes, they are responding.
In good number?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
And I must say that we have quite a few young persons who are willing to get on board with us. And we have coming up as well a youth consultation where we will bring all the young persons in St. Philip North to come together and give us their problems. Let us come together and find solutions toward their problems as well.
What are some of the areas you covered? I hear St. Philip North, but I haven't a clue. So we're talking about what areas? Right.
We are speaking about Merrick's, Bailey's, there's also Fortescue, Moncrief, and
Church Village,
Parish Land,
Bushy Park,
I'm now seeing the segment that you're talking about.
Greenwood
That
Gardens.
covers a lot of area.
Yes, it's a lot of area to be covered.
That's
why we need all hands on deck. And since you're living in St. Philip North,
Hand on
always.
So y'all don't need bartenders too? Pearson's
we need everyone on board. You know?
He's no capable.
So you can even come when our classes start to teach bartender.
Oh boy.
Do you think he did a good job though?
Well, I didn't taste the drink, but I guessed it was good.
But from all reports, mine was better, you
was
said?
better, so I've heard.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you very much, Esther Sargent, the
Thank
Secretary
you.
of the Educational Committee, and Sandra Hall-Williams, the Chairman of the Educational Committee of the St. Philip North Constituency Council. You're all invited, as all of you who live in St. Philip North, to join in the effort towards effecting positive change within your community through your constituency council. And don't forget, coming up is a final to speak of next Friday, and a whole and on Sunday there is a quick.
It's the public forum on housing solutions at St. Catherine's Sports Club at 4 p.m. That's in Bayfield, St. Philip.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you
so much. We'll
Thank
take
you
a break
very
and come back with more on Morning Barbados.